Week 9 matchup.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we start Week 9 with a prime-time matchup between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down and 4. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough. Confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So it'll be first down here after the run. They go play action here on first down. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So the offense has it first and 10. Back to throw here. Oh, falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now second down. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
That guy, once again, that guy's talking.
That guy's talking yet. I've yet to see a fine for Seattle not using like he fined me, and his no broadcasting. So Seattle should come on and worry about their own huddle. You know, the guy looks, hey, look, he got an eye for a fine for everybody except Seattle.
Play clock's running down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
No response about them fines that have not still yet been levied against Seattle. I didn't think there would be.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Losing 2 yards that time.
Oh, man, look, stop paying attention to this guy. Called a damn crazy behind play on 4th down. I mean, 3rd down. Don't listen to that guy. Damn.
You gotta count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver.
That guy feeling himself over there in Seattle.
He's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
You know, I didn't know. I thought Coach Riley was playing the games, not the commissioner. That guy talking about, well, Coach Gill better watch himself. You know what I mean? Hey, I thought he was Coach Riley playing. Guy feeling good about himself, man, because he think he got something going on. Bust his ass. Bust his ass. Winless San Francisco. Bust his ass.
Scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And a pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain of the NFL.
Look at that. That nigga Bulldog. That nigga chirping and everything now. Hey, look, a week and a half ago, that nigga was ready to jump off the ledge.
Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Gun. They'll look to throw.
Damn.
Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there at 22.
Guys.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially
guys,
the
you gotta
guys
win.
that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Come on, get him on the ground!
He was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback.
Well, that nigga is feeling good about himself. Damn, that nigga feeling good about himself.
They'll look to throw.
Whoa!
This one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And they picked up a first down. They came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Man,
times have changed, right?
It's
the
a
old
backwards
school fullback
pass.
Doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college.
That's a freaking backwards pass,
not
man.
very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
God damn it!
He's brought down.
Come on!
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Really good, solid run right there, and they did it from a 4-wide receiver set. And if you're an offensive coordinator, they used to tell people, hey, we're going to throw the football. Now they use 4 receivers on the field to spread things out.
Damn!
Give them more running lanes and more options. And also, it usually takes the bigger defenders off the field, makes the defense lighter and easier to run against.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Look at this shit here.
And he's gonna
Oh, then they're going to call a face mask, too.
30.
Still first down.
So this will be the 9th play on this drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
God, guys, we can't stop these guys.
That leads to a New York first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is.
Damn!
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Damn.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Well, the coaches mentioned they weren't as concerned about big play offense. They thought they could get some shorter, quicker stuff and be consistent. And that's kind of what they showed there.
What they saw in preparation, what they saw on film, is a defense that likes to get out fast in terms of coverage, meaning they either bail out or they give them a lot of space to throw the underneath stuff, so they decided they'd take advantage of it and worked on it hard in practice this week.
And on the ground they go with the running back. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And And partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage. To make sure they take
by the way, that wasn't a bomb, you dumb bitch. That was a comeback route.
Really well for them.
Guys said a bomb. We ran a comeback route. That nigga threatening bombs.
So the Giants now
what is that nigga talking about?
To their field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a line football.
Good job!
So the next time we leave one of those coaches' meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like,
good job!
So much time
way to block it, Griff!
Here you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And then look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. And look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game.
Oh, man. Hey, yeah, I did. I hate those fucking socks.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll slip his way.
Motherfucker. That guy always fucking with somebody.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play.
And then that little fucking hyena over there laughing, giggling and shit.
And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Oh, shit! That guy came right underneath.
Great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Washington defense.
Oh, I heard what you said, but you were talking about a bomb earlier.
The short field goal was missed, so they went unscathed.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I think you nailed it perfectly. Fortunate, because he's not supposed to miss from that distance. No way at all. But the flip side now, though, is he did. And you know there's been a little chatter about that along the way as they went off the field. They're going to try and stay in his head now and see if they can force him into more misses just like that.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Who? Now, see, wait a minute. Is that Coach Riley or is that the commissioner? Oh, okay.
And he will find his man on the outside. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning goes right at it, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Good, bitch. Serves you right. Always damn chirping.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Oh, no, you ain't got to be. You just want to be.
Out of the gun. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Here we go, San Fran. Here we go.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
A gain of a yard gets him back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 0-0 our score. Back to MetLife Stadium in just a moment.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
They'll drop the throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Good job,
a loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. No matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Go with him, go with him, go with him, go with him. Good job, guys. Way to bend, not break.
Incomplete.
Way to bend, not break.
Pass interference. Offense.
We will decline it.
And And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And his kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
Give me the Coach Riley back, man, that was getting his ass tore up. Give me that guy back.
There's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Oh my God! What was? Oh my! Where did that guy come from? Oh my God!
Second down.
Damn!
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because
where did that guy come from?
A great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Back to throw here. And he comes back with one complete.
Good job, Haley.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot that makes sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
First down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it, no yardage. To throw again. Flush to his right, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Good job, Jink.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right?
Good job, Easy Eddie. Easy Eddie, Easy Eddie, Easy Eddie.
Catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Here's my bomb. Where's my bomb?
Here.
No! Damn.
These guys will get the football back.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Haley, you know me come down with those 50-50 balls.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Simple slant route, and it works to perfection.
And when you're a big-bodied receiver, you use it like it's a basketball play. Body the defender away and catch the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
Good
this
job,
has been a
Duff.
recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Yeah, I think the blitz there really disrupted the draw.
Yeah, and it's usually when you catch them in a blitz, the draw works pretty well. If you're the offensive coordinator right now, that's visor throwing time, isn't it? Because that's supposed to work in a big way.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Damn.
But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession.
Get that
On
back.
plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get
Big
it
number
back.
79.
Because
Bullshit,
this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So they almost turn it over there. Scary moment. 2nd down here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be
He's out of bounds.
But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Here we go now. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls.
Way to knock it away.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Damn it! These guys ran into the fucking kicker again!
This is taken at the 18.
You dumb motherfucker!
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Stop! What the fuck are you
just
doing,
can't
man?
do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's
You
in a
big
defenseless
dummy.
position, and he just gets taken out.
Damn!
Let's go. Green 39.
And to give this time to the tailback. Look at the spin.
Oh, shit here.
And some room to
Look
work.
at this shit here. You
The way
fucking...
in.
You know what, man? This is some
New York.
stupid shit here.
Big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
You run into the fucking kicker, and then they score after we get off the field.
Defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
I mean, just fucking stupid.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that drive 7 plays in length, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there, because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back, and now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now they'll run it on the toss. Room here to run. 23 yards on the play.
Little pitch play, toss play. Allows the running back to get some vision and some big guys to get out in front. This time they did it to the right side.
Went to the right side. Is there a preference, right or left, for a lot of these guys that run the ball at this level?
I know in the good old days, most teams were constructed to run to the right side. I can't tell you exactly why. That was the power side. The left side was what they used to call the quick side. But in this case, the power won.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll look to throw now on first down. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Yeah, thank you. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
6 yards still to go here on 2nd and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, after last week, where he kept finding the end zone, what do you have, 2 touchdown runs?
Yep.
He's got to be just a tad frustrated here. Close, but he hasn't gotten in.
Maybe they give him another shot. We'll see.
Well, I would think so. I think he's built up that type of equity, but the guys on the other side of the ball know it too.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
damn it.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And this one is right through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, at least they won't take a goose egg into intermission as they do carve out 3 points here in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Yeah, it hasn't really been the greatest of first halves. They've looked out of sync, especially on the offensive side of the ball. But a field goal here at least gives them some momentum as we tick down toward halftime.
Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big
sorry
way.
bastards.
I say go ahead, take the knee,
Damn.
get on out for the half.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, look at this shit
He's
here,
got
man.
it wide open, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Fresh set of downs here.
All right, here we go. Green.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second down following the incompletion. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A nice gain at 21 yards.
What the fuck are we doing? Damn.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And now a first down following that long gain.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
They go play action here on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Good job.
Pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And remember, he had 1 blocked earlier.
Oh, good job.
Off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw here's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Giants have an edge in time of possession right now. The Redskins look like they'll be in this game for 4 quarters. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Giants with the football midway through the first. The quick pass, it's complete, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to their own 37-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Giants, though, would come away empty-handed on the drive. First and 10, here the defense will come up with the pick. Giants defense comes away with the turnover. Offense out now following the interception. This run will go off to the left side, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. So that's a wrap for us. We'll head back now to MetLife Stadium for the start of the second half.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stay in bounds and kept the clock going.
These guys are getting up on our linebackers, guys.
And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll look to throw. He's got time. Over the middle, it's complete.
Short.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back to the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. And they'll run it here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
First down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh!
And his throw's
Oh, Haley! You normally come up with those!
Pretty good coverage there in both of these
Damn.
defenses. They've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels
Haley,
almost
you normally
like a
come up with
well-pitched
those.
game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
We've got a 3rd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Go, good. Good job. Good job. Go, 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 Dirty Mac. Go, man. Good job, Dirty Mac.
At the 30-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards.
Good job, Dirty
That was
Mac.
a nice pickup, some chunk yardage there. Some of those big yards downfield with a little bit of rack thrown in there, a little run after catch. And it came on a crossing route. I can just hear one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a quarterback.
Oh, you saw it right. You sorry motherfucker.
Look at this.
That was the wrong button.
Breakaway. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
Wow.
So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time.
We are falling fast.
Going the other way.
We are falling fast. Wow. Nice. We are falling fast. We are falling fast.
Extra point attempt.
God
Still to
dang
come.
it. I hit the wrong button.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Like,
not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things
guys.
settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Good job, Rosie. God, man. Hey, look, had a mouthful of damn cum.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man over the middle.
Good job.
It's complete. A pickup of
D.
24 on the third down conversion. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
That nigga done changed his tune already.
He'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down.
He said if they score, he wasn't going to start next week.
Gain of 9, and it'll be second and about
yeah, hey, look, he said he scored, they done for the rest of the game. Hey, look, that nigga ain't crazy. That nigga ain't crazy. That nigga ain't crazy. That nigga ain't crazy.
For good measure.
It sounded good.
Second and very short here, less than a yard. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Redskins.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well.
Oh.
Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And to give this time to the tailback. No gain on the play there, second down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for someone to throw to. And he couldn't quite get there.
Way to bring it down, Tom Sawyer.
18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Way to bring it down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I don't know if there's any other way to put it, but that play was blown up right from the snap. How about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? It's almost like they were in the offensive huddle.
It's one thing to stand him up from that 1-yard line. Pushing him back to the 5, though. Wow.
Yeah, I like what you just said there. Not just stand him up, but end up making a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
And he rifles one
What
incomplete.
the fuck was that?
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. This will be caught.
Good job, Double D. Way to get in there.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins have made this a 1-score game. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we're looking at back, heading onto the field again. And we have seen
Put some rocks in your pocket.
numbers. Where does the fall
Put some rocks in your pocket.
Maybe the guys up front combination.
Put some rocks in your pocket.
It's always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked
Put
so
some
well
rocks in your
first half,
pocket.
picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Try the end around.
Oh, God damn it.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Man. Oh, that's right. That's right. That motherfucker. Guys.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
Oh, man.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
And they'll go on the ground.
Good job,
and
Bullet.
He's going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. The fourth quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Damn.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So
Way to
nice
come
job
up.
to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's
Guys, we have to get off the field
The
here.
strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Third down now following the completed pass. They'll set up a throw. Surveying the field. Throwing for his running
Way to
back.
come
He's
up.
got him complete.
50-yard field goal.
A pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And that's off the right, and it bounces away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck.
Come on, guys.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the score.
And this play will be blown up.
You got to cut it up.
Yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go. 1-9. Flex round. Flex round. Let's go. 1-9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Good job, Haley. Let's go.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Haley, we need you to step up now. I said, we're going to give him another one. That's what he said, Frank. That's what he said. I heard him say it.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Yes! That's a good play design.
A big play there.
That's a good play design.
Now on the year.
Good job, Haley. Way to step up.
From tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't a freaking fly route, you moron.
Pat, and I just remember as a player,
I'm going to show you guys this play. I'm going to show you the scheme of this play.
From the receivers.
Let me show you the scheme of this play. You guys say you can't play in this view. I believe you can. So we know that we have a slot cross. This guy is going to come across. He's going to come across. He's going to come across the field right here. So this guy's job, number 81's job, is to run, is to do exactly what he did to clear it out for this guy. You see him coming. Hey guy, that's not a bomb, guy. That is not a bomb. bullshit. That is not a bomb. So the ball here, guys, I got the commissioner in my ear saying that we threw a bomb. We did not throw a bomb. We did not throw a bomb. So the ball is on the 40. The ball starts out the 46-yard line. 46-yard line. Hey guys, what bombs you know where the guy catches it, 20 yards down the field, and that's a bomb. Guy catches it 20 yards down the field, that is not a bomb. That is not a bomb. This guy here, man, hey, I got the guy. The bullshit.
Meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And no sweat, he puts it through.
Good job.
And we are tied here in
Guy
the
catches the
fourth.
ball 20 yards down the field, and that's a bomb.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now, they're ready to head back on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try
Come on, guys!
again? And
What are we doing?
The answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails,
Damn!
less of a field
Guys,
goal
we have to be able to stop them.
They're going to look to throw.
Good job.
Escape, and he goes down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack.
Let's go! Green 39!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his
Way to come up and hit him.
And he'll be brought down right at
Way to come up and hit him, Jared Vicious.
It's an 8-yard
Way to come up and hit him, Jared Vicious.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Way to come up and bite you out, Jared Vicious. Guy, been a thorn in our side all day.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 23. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense.
All right.
The last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go. 38.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So deja vu all over again. Another good week, and sometimes maybe because the defense doesn't look that bad, maybe this is just good offense beating good defense in his case.
I like that because we always want to point out that there's a breakdown or someone made a mistake or there was an error. Sometimes it's exactly as you described it. Sometimes they just made better plays, and that's what he's been doing for the last 2 weeks. Someone's got to find a way to cover this guy. Otherwise, he may set some records.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And
Fucking Dirty Mac drops the fucking football. God bless America. That's our problem. We don't have anybody inside that can catch.
Be conscious that it's probably going to be
Good God, man. Oh, right there. I mean, hold on to the ball.
and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
The Redskins send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. They'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a
Yes!
He's
Good
not
job!
Forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Woo!
Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there.
Good job, baby!
In the 4th quarter tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can,
Good
Brandon.
job,
Not only
Bentley!
do you give up the lead,
I mean,
now you gotta turn around and put it away
Millard?
from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy with time starting to become a factor.
Good job! Jabari!
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Pulled in at the 24.
That guy said dumb.
Look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And that play went nowhere.
Man.
Losing yardage.
God
It'll be back
dang
at the
it,
36. It's a loss of 2. Now
Damn.
3rd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offense.
Good job!
Going the slant pattern here complete. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 1,
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. That room to run, just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
Well, it was pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast, penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week. Same thing is happening, not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Guys, we got to have it here now. Going to my a la tight end spot play.
Really becoming a factor. We'll see
A la
if the
tight end.
defense
We
can
ran
get
the
the stop
a-las
they need
all
to get
game.
the ball back to the offense. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. They'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
All right, damn.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The Redskins send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. They come after him and it's blocked. Now this will be picked up inside the 40.
You sorry motherfucker, man. Of course they blocked the punt.
Well, they were ecstatic to get the stop and get the ball
you
back.
know
Now
what,
they get that
man.
punt block. Here we go.
This
And what
is some
that play
sorry
does
shit here.
Is anyone who's teetering on the fence on their sideline,
That's
wondering
fucking
about
roughing
winning
the
game,
kicker.
it brings them squarely back on the
God
side of,
damn.
yes, we can get this done.
Cheating
and now
motherfuckers.
you've got a great energy that goes throughout the team.
Cheating
The Giants
motherfuckers,
offense
man.
now gets ready to
Damn.
head back onto the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it
Come on,
juices up the
guys.
defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your
Hey, that's
best
okay.
players into
It's okay.
space
That's
with
all
the
right.
football in their
I get to
hands.
run another a-la.
Sometimes you swing
I
it
get to
out
run
so you
another
run,
a-la, these
get 'em
cheating
out in the
bitches.
flat, and let 'em
You
have a
laughing.
chance to make
You
people
laughing.
miss
That's
an open
okay.
field.
Because that's the
offense
third
certainly
punt block I
looking
done had
for
this
some points,
season.
But they also need ball security.
Hey, guy.
As we get down to the
Hey, I get to
final
run another
minutes of the
a-la.
Time
It's the
for
third
break.
fucking
We'll come back for the
block punt this
electrifying
year.
conclusion after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having
Hey, the
time to
rule
talk it
is
over.
they block 3, I get another a-la, and you know it. You know it. That's the rule, bitch. So I get another a-la.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun.
God
And they'll
damn
get
it.
this one down to about the 20-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They'll look to throw.
Oh, god damn.
He's got it for a giant touchdown. Their big tight
It's
end.
fucking cheating
His
motherfuckers,
fifth touchdown
man.
now on the year. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is up to 5. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
What do you mean, what a drive, bitch? They blocked it. They was at the fucking 30-yard line.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, shit!
This is taken at his 4. And not a particularly good return here, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor.
Here it comes right here.
It's really not.
Here comes the Allah right here.
Gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on.
Well, this is taken in. It's
go, 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 go! Yes! Yes, motherfuckers!
Touchdown, Washington!
Yes, motherfuckers!
Their dangerous wide receiver.
Yes, motherfuckers, take that!
Yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. What a game this has turned out to be, and what a touchdown right there.
How about when scheme and talent match up? Because they absolutely had to have that when they had to find their way into the end zone to take the lead.
Take that, you cheating bitches!
Wide receiver, he gets that done for them, and now they get to look at their defense and say,
hell,
Now, that's the only way it would have been more ideal is if you put it in the end zone with 1 second or 0 seconds on the clock, but beggars can't be choosers.
Not at all, and whose heart wants to deal with that anyway? Go ahead and score while you've got the opportunity.
So here are the Redskins now, an important 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision making.
Hey, God, that was my other Allah. I called it. I called it. That was my other Allah. I called it.
Just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they
motherfuckers.
The chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope.
Cheating bitches.
Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away.
Let's go, guys. Defense, come on.
And New York set to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your
sack him, sack him, sack him. Good job. Good job.
He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, that's what they get, man, for cheating me. Fucking blocking a punt. Of course, you know what? It's just stupid,
go
man.
Soft on the corners. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. He'll look to throw. Finding time. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got time.
These cheating bitches!
What a huge play at this point in the game. Oh, the lonely punter inside their own 20.
Hey, and tell that motherfucker.
Sure, they were punting this away. They did not.
Hey, and tell that motherfucker. I hear him calling.
Put up the stop signal when he started to trot over the sideline.
Oh, you know what? Bullshit.
We're gonna go for it here.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Do these types of things,
Bullshit.
it's because
Bullshit.
they're so dominant.
Bullshit.
They don't believe that they can.
It ain't in the rules, guy.
It's much more of what you see in a high school game, maybe some of those mismatched college games, but in the NFL, any
Bullshit.
given Sunday is a
Bullshit.
phrase they take seriously. And guess what? That
Bullshit.
was going to backfire.
Tell him I hear that motherfucker calling. Hey, that's bullshit. I'm looking at the rules. The rules don't say nothing about. It says, you know what, man.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Oh, so now you ain't gonna answer your phone. I hear you talking about me. Hey, man, fuck you. I heard everything you said, bitch. Cheating bitches. Hey, I heard every fucking thing you two motherfuckers said. And right, bullshit. The rule was implemented because you were manipulating that the AI in games that you were down late. You would fucking get into a defense where you knew that they weren't gonna be playing 3 deep zone, and you would fucking throw bombs. So he added it as a Allah. Fuck both. Yes, that is bullshit. It was added as an Allah. Fucking, it's a shame, man. It's a shame how you just gotta. Damn, what am I looking for? Oh, damn, what am I doing? Take a knee. Get out of here. Oh, well, I guess you ain't there, so.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it.
It's always something with these two guys. That rule was added because Coach Hobson was manipulating the fucking defense late in the game when he was losing. He'd get a 3 quick and a 3 and out, and then that nigga would go into a set where those guys would not be playing. Pardon me.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're
Coach
playing.
Gill out.
You take it.
Rats.